What's going on, you guys? Welcome back. So we're doing a chit chat, get ready with me. As you can tell by the title, I have a lot of stuff to kind of like update you guys on, and I didn't want to just do an update video. I wanted to do a video where you guys are watching me do my makeup and then I'm updating you at the same time. So this isn't going to be like a tutorial. It's going to mainly be a chit chat, get ready with me. So if I don't mention any products that I'm using, they're all going to be listed down below in case you're interested. But I have like a little list here of things I'm going to talk about because I don't want to go off on a tangent and I don't want to start talking about like random stuff or forget what I'm supposed to be saying. If you don't like chatty videos, this is probably not the best video for you because it's a chit chat, get ready with me. I did ask some of you guys to send me stuff on Snapchat if you want me to talk about certain things, but I've only gotten one person tell me what they want me to talk about. So I think I'm going to start off with that. But I already have my eyebrows on, so I'm going to prime my eyes right now using Kat Von D's eyeshadow primer. But she wanted me to talk about Chris and I's transition into our new apartment, like how things are going. And things are going really, really good. We are not done decorating yet. We still need a few things here and there, but I'm thinking of doing an apartment tour around the holidays just because we're gonna get like a Christmas tree and it'll be a lot more full and a lot more decorated then. As far as the transition, at first the transition was super hard. I got very, very homesick. I think I mentioned this already, but I got very homesick. I would literally cry like every day because I missed being home. I missed my parents, my sisters. Like it was just very, well, it still is very quiet here. And I mean, it's the first time we'd ever moved out alone together. So yeah, it was fairly scary, and I did get homesick. And keep in mind, I don't live far from my parents. My parents live like 10 minutes away without traffic, 20 minutes with traffic, so it's really not that far, but I couldn't deal. Right now it's a lot better. I'm not as homesick. I do get homesick here and there, but it's slowly starting to feel a lot more like home. Ooh, I hate when I open translucent powder and it just spills everywhere. We are only going to be here until our lease is up, and then we really don't know what we plan on doing after that yet. We don't know if we want to stay, no, not stay. We don't know if we want to move to another place or if we want to go back to our parents' house and save up some money, because I did the calculations, and if we were to go back to our parents' house and save not even the amount that we're spending on rent right now, even less than that, if we were just to save a few $100s a month each, we would have enough money in a year to put a down payment down on a house. I feel like saving would be the best option, but at the same time, I don't want to have to go back to my parents' house after I moved out. It's just a really hard decision. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know, because once you've moved out, you know, you don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to my parents' house. But you know what, that's the only way we're gonna be able to save money unless a miracle happens. So I'm gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking the most popular shades that are used, Raw Sienna, and no, I'm just gonna use Burnt Orange, actually, the second one, as my transition color. I don't even know what look I'm doing, by the way. I'm just kind of winging it. I think that's it as far as the whole apartment thing. I don't really have anything else to update you guys on as far as that goes. But another thing I wanted to talk about was college. I'm graduating. Well, I'm walking in the spring, and then I think I'm graduating in the summer because I do have like 1 or 2 courses that I'm gonna need to take after I walk. But yeah, I'm walking in the spring and I'm so excited. Right now I'm going to use this new Pur Transformation Palette. I showed this on Snapchat, and this palette is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to take the orangey shade right here, and I'm going to apply that. And then I wanted to talk a little bit more about my channel. So on my channel, I've been expanding my channel. Like, ooh, this thing's pigmented. Oh my god, do you guys see this color right now? I think I'm gonna do maybe like a halo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a halo eye. Anyway, on my channel, I want to kind of start doing a little bit more to it because I'm going to be a lot more active on my channel. I'm going to update you guys later on why I'm going to be a lot more active, but I've talked about this before on my channel, and I asked you guys if you wanted me to do more vlogging on here or if I should start a vlogging channel. And when I asked you guys that, I was asking because I just wasn't sure if you guys wanted to see vlogs along with like makeup, beauty stuff, because some people come to my channel because they like the makeup and beauty stuff and don't really want to see my personal life. So I would love to have a separate channel for that. The only thing that was stopping me from having a separate channel was whether or not I was going to be uploading a lot more on that channel. But now that I will be, I feel like maybe it would be the best, just because I don't want to be bombarding you guys on here with my vlogs if you don't want to see that, you know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think. Should I start a vlog channel? Again, I'm asking you guys this, but should I start a vlog channel or should I keep them on here? And I am going to be vlogging a lot more. I might even do Vlogmas during the month of December. I might vlog like every day. I don't know if I'm going to upload it every day or if I'm going to upload like a weekly vlog that month, but yeah, so like I'm gonna be very active on my channel, so let me know what you guys think as far as that goes. This eyeshadow palette is so pigmented. I'm attempting to do a halo smoky eye. And then along with that, I've been wanting to do a meet and greet lately, but I don't know exactly how, you know, people set it up or how people find a location for it and so on and so forth. So if you guys know of any way that I can do it, let me know. But I want to do my first meet and greet here in LA. Like, I've met a lot of you at Sephora, and then I've met a lot of people, well, a few people at Generation Beauty when I went. I've met people at like even Target. I've met people at Home Goods when I was looking like a hot mess. But you guys don't judge me, so it's okay. Now that I have that all smoked out, I'm going to take the gold shade and I'm going to start packing that onto the center. And this gold is so pretty. So pretty and so pigmented. I don't even need to spray it with like anything. So aside from that, I am also starting to freelance on the side. I decided that I'm going to do a little bit more freelancing starting November. So if any of you guys live in the LA area and you need your makeup done for anything, for Thanksgiving, for the holidays, or any school dances, I know like homecoming is around this time, winter formal, all that fun stuff. Prom is in a few months as well. If you know somebody that needs their makeup done, have them check out my Instagram. I'm starting to post clients here and there, but not too much, just because I don't freelance too much because I usually worked on the weekends. But yeah, I'll have a lot more time on my hands now. I want to deepen up the inner and outer corners. So I'm gonna take, I'm actually gonna take the color that's in the palette. I think it's a bluish, it looks black. As you guys can see, my face is breaking out a lot. Like before I had a little bit of scars and stuff, but I've been getting new breakouts. Right now, it's not as bad. It's actually starting to clear up a little bit, but I know exactly why it's happening, and it's for like hormonal reasons. Like I've been struggling with it and it's been getting really annoying. But I found some new products that have kind of been helping. I don't know if it's the products that are helping or if it's the fact that the hormones are finally adapting. But yeah, it's been very frustrating trying to clear it up. But since I don't have anything else to talk about, I'll just tell you guys what has been going on. I'm going to make a separate video on this. Well, if you guys want me to do a separate video on it, I can. Just let me know. But I won't be working at Sephora anymore. And it's funny because I just uploaded a like get ready with me for work video. And now I'm telling you guys this. That's why I'll be having a lot more time on my hands for the holidays and to freelance and all that type of stuff. That's the exact reason why. Now that I'm not going to be working there, I can do a video about like how you can get a job at Sephora and any questions that you have about working at Sephora. I ended up going in with Cypress Umber in the outer and inner corner to darken it. As I was saying, if you have questions about anything Sephora, leave it in the comments and I'll answer them whenever I do that video. But that's basically the biggest update that I have for you, is I won't be working there and I can't believe it. But like I said, I don't want to talk about it in this video because I'd rather talk about it in a completely different video. That way I can get in depth with it and tell you guys all that good stuff. This is a dramatic look, so I'm going to do Risque from KoKo Lashes. So I guess since I'm on here, I can ask you what type of videos you want to see. And I ask you guys this a lot. Well, I don't think I ask it a lot. I think I've asked it a few times. Because I want to make sure I'm putting out content you want to see. Like I said, I want to be uploading more frequently on my channel. And I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the content you want to watch. I don't want to just put out any old video. You guys seem to really be liking the Sabrina Speaks videos, so I am going to keep doing that. And I still have emails to go through for those. Chit Chat Get Ready With Me's I'll probably do more of. Okay, I need to stop because I need to concentrate. Since I get a lot of people ask me like what advice I have if you want to start a YouTube channel and stuff, I guess I'll just talk about that. So I'm just going to tell you guys my experiences and what advice I have for you. And it's going to be kind of repetitive because a lot of people give this type of advice, but it's advice that you really need to take these things into consideration in order to start a channel. And the first thing is definitely consistency. Honestly, you guys, when I started my channel, when I first put up my first video, it got maybe like a few views. And I didn't care. I was still very much so committed to what I was doing. And I've been consistent with my channel ever since I started it, honestly. It hasn't grown as fast as some other people's channel, but it has grown faster than some other people's channels. As long as you're consistent with it and people see that you upload frequently, or even if you have like a schedule for YouTube. I don't have a schedule, but some people do, and it helps because the people who follow you, like your subscribers, will know to log in to their accounts on certain days because you're going to be uploading that day. I don't have a schedule because I feel like I can't really be as creative if I feel the pressure to have a video up like on a certain day. And I don't want to just put a video up just because I have a schedule and just because I want to get a video out. I want to put a video out because at the time I felt the need or the want to film, and I want to put out something I'm happy with. And that's not to say that people who have a schedule don't feel that way. It's just me personally, that's how I feel like if I were to have a schedule. My camera is blinking that it's like starting to overheat, so if it turns on and I have to turn it back on and the lighting changes, I'm sorry. I'm just warning you right now because that's just how my camera is. It just likes to turn off whenever it wants to. Also, YouTube, for the most part, and a lot of people say that it's not a get rich quick type of thing. People nowadays, they know that you can make money off of YouTube. When I started my channel, I didn't know that. I didn't know about Google AdSense. A lot more people are starting to join YouTube, but it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. And sitting in front of the camera is not for everyone. That's another thing you have to keep in mind. And I've mentioned on my channel before, not on my channel, on my Snapchat before too, that, for example, for me, and again, this isn't to talk, you know, differently about other people or other YouTubers. I'm talking about myself personally. I do all the stuff on my own. Everything from, obviously, I'm the star, so I'm the one that sits down and films the videos. I'm also the camera person. I have to make sure that my camera is recording. I have to make sure it doesn't turn off on me. I have to make sure that the lighting is good. Plus, I do have to edit the videos, and that also takes some time as well. Just be prepared to do a lot of things. It's not, you don't just sit down and film the video and it doesn't just magically appear onto YouTube. You do have to edit it and all that, especially if you plan on doing anything like Final Cut Pro. I think it's $300. Smashbox primer oil, I think it's $300 to get the software. I don't use Final Cut Pro. I wish I had Final Cut Pro, and I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking of investing in it, just because I don't want to keep doing the basic iMovie editing. I want to add a little bit more to my channel, but it's an investment, both money-wise and time-wise. But if you are very into it and you're passionate about it and it's what you genuinely love to do, then it shouldn't be an issue. My camera turned off, as I mentioned. I knew I was gonna do it, but as I was saying, I started my YouTube channel literally filming from my iPhone 4, I think it was. I think it was my iPhone 4. I don't think it was my iPhone 5. I don't know. One of the two, doesn't matter. I started filming on there, and I started, you know, just uploading any videos that I wanted to do. And I'm not kidding you guys, when I started filming YouTube videos, I had to set up like a table, and I used like any boxes that I had to prop up my iPhone, and then I had to put something on the back to make it stay up, and I had to make sure that it was in focus. And like, you guys, I just really wanted to start my channel. And a lot of the times I get questions like, what camera do you use? I want to start a channel. What lighting do you use? I want to start a channel. Or what do you recommend for somebody who wants to start a channel? You guys, just start it. Just start it. Just start it. Just start it. If you keep waiting for equipment, if you keep waiting to get money to buy that equipment, if you keep waiting to get a camera, if you keep waiting, there's going to be another person ahead of you that's going to get started on it, and they're going to be one day, 1 month, a year ahead of you, when that could have been you. So if you have an iPhone, the iPhone quality is good. Just get a tripod. The tripods on Amazon are very inexpensive. Just get a tripod, mount your phone, and get started on it. And I've mentioned Shameless Maya, sorry, I'm like talking. Urban Decay All Nighter, I'm mixing 5.0 and 7.0 because I don't have 6.0. But I've mentioned this girl before. Her name is Shameless Maya. And she has these tech talk videos on her channel where she literally shows you the different qualities, and the iPhone quality is pretty good. So I wouldn't, you know, underestimate your iPhone. If you really want to start it, you need to start it, no matter what type of equipment you have. Seriously, because somebody else out there is gonna jump on it before you do, and they're gonna be ahead of the game. So right now, I'm basically gonna show you guys like my full coverage routine. So this is my acne side. Let me lower the brightness so you guys can see. This is where I have all my acne. You can see all the loveliness right there. And then this is all the coverage I'm getting from it. But yeah, that's my other piece of advice, is just to get started on it. If you're worried about getting a bunch of equipment because you want to have the best quality, because you want to make the most money, or you want to get the most views, no. Like me, and I've mentioned this also before, all I use right now, all I'm using for this video right now, as I'm talking, as I'm recording, all I'm using is my camera, my ghetto, janky filming setup. I have a little, what do they call it? Not a coffee table. It's a TV stand. I don't know what it's called. It's one of those, you fold it and then you can put it like underneath your couch or whatever. It's one of those like little stands that you can put your food on if you're a TV tray. I think it's a TV tray. So I have that, and then I have my mirror that I'm using to see myself in. I have it sitting on Chris's Dre Beats box, and I have all my makeup spread all over my bed. That's my filming setup because I don't have a beauty room. I don't have room in here to set up softbox lights. I don't have it all. I have lighting, I have softboxes, I have a diva ring light, and guess what? I prefer not to use them. I like the setup I have. I like the lighting that it gives me when I use natural lighting. So you don't need all that stuff. The one thing I would invest in, if anything, is just a camera. Not even lighting, not even any of that. I mean, I'm somebody who's used both types of lights, and I personally love natural lighting a lot more, and I use it in a majority of my videos unless I'm filming at night. But for the most part, I just use natural lighting. Pop out your iPhone if you have like 20-30 bucks to spend on a tripod, or wait until the next paycheck to spend money on a tripod, and just use your iPhone. Honestly, that's what I recommend you do. Just so you can get some sort of exposure, some sort of audience, start gaining your audience. And once you have that audience, once you do start making money on YouTube, then you can invest in lighting and cameras and stuff. Because think about it, if you invest all that money into it and you don't end up getting followers or subscribers or viewers, you end up spending that money for nothing. Sure, you can use the camera for like other stuff, like special events and stuff, but if you don't end up using it for that, it ends up being like a waste. So yeah. Another thing is to be yourself. Don't try to mimic other people. People are watching them because they want to watch them do the videos because of their personality, because of the way they are, because of the way they look, so on and so forth. Just put out whatever videos you feel like putting out. If it gets good views, perfect. If it doesn't, perfect. Like, it's a learning experience. You're doing what you love. You're making videos on what you want to make videos on. Even for me, you can go on my channel right now and see what videos get more views, what videos don't. For example, my Sabrina Speaks videos. They don't get as much views as like Chit Chat Get Ready With Me videos, or, you know, flawless foundation routine, how to cover acne, all that. It doesn't get as much views as that, but I still love doing my Sabrina Speaks videos, and I wouldn't stop doing it just because of the views. I'm not gonna stop doing it just because of the views. It's what I want to do. It's what I want to bring to my channel. I love doing my Sabrina Speaks videos, and I love hearing your guys' stories and things you're going through, and I love giving you advice on whatever you're going through. So I'm not going to stop doing it just because it's not getting as many views. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people, like, sure, it would be good to get more views on it, because it, not only because of the views, but because the more people watch the videos, especially Sabrina Speaks, the more comments that the video will get, and the more advice that the people sending me the emails will get. Like, more advice will be given to them. So yeah, but I don't mind it. Like, I'm still gonna do the videos. It really doesn't matter, you know, how many views they've gotten. I still haven't stopped doing them. So the bronze, I'm going to use my Beige Cosmetics Foundation and Concealer 210 color palette. No, actually, I'm going to use the same, the Pur Transformation Palette. There's a cream contour shade in here, which is this one. So I'm just going to take that on my, this is a Morphe M492. I really need to wash my makeup brushes. I haven't washed them and they're all gross. But I'm going to use this to contour. It is more of a gray tone. I don't typically use gray tone or cool tone shades because I like more warmth, but I'm going to do this for now, and then I'm going to set it with the warm tone. Oh, also, since I am going to be freelancing, I'm trying to add stuff to my kit. So if any of you guys out there do freelancing, and if you have any like must-have products or any tips, let me know, because like I I need more foundations. I just don't know what foundations to invest in. I might do MAC foundations, but I'm not sure. I might do L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte because that foundation is really good, even though it's not high-end. It's a really good foundation to have and to use for photos and for people who have more oily skin. I have a few Pro Glow shades, so I might even do Pro Glow. And then maybe in the long run, I'll invest in like a foundation palette or something. But yeah, like I said, let me know any foundations that you recommend, or any products in general, like primers or whatever you recommend. I completely forgot to set my under eyes. I usually do that like first thing after my concealer. So I'm just gonna tap my beauty blender to make sure I don't have any creases. Usually when I'm like letting my makeup set, I always put music. And I'm just gonna take all this off. For the rest of the video, I'm just gonna tell you guys what products I'm using because I don't really have much else to update you guys on or to talk about. I feel like when I film these chit chat get ready with me, it's like everything just kind of just goes away. Like I just forget what I'm gonna talk about. Okay, so I'm almost done. I'm gonna highlight my face. This right here, I just picked it up recently at Ulta, but it's the Makeup Revolution London Shimmer Brick in Rose Gold. And some of these shades look like they wouldn't really look pretty for like highlighting, but I just dipped my brush all in there and it gives me a nice glow. I'll show you guys right now. So all I do is I run my brush through all the colors, all of them, even the dark brown. I run all of it in there, and then I just use that to highlight, and it looks really pretty. I like to use more of the middle colors, like the pink, the orange, and the coppery color, especially for this type of look, since I do have a little bit of orange going on. Adding a little bit of that orange to the highlight also makes it look good. You can't see the orange much on camera. It just looks like a white bright highlight, but in person you can see the more orange color. I'm just highlighting the heck out of my face, above the eyebrows. A little bit more on the nose. We'll do the Cupid's bow. I'm gonna use the champagne-y color, this pink one. I'm gonna use that in the inner corner of my eyes to give me a nice inner corner highlight. Or you know what? Sorry, I'm like super indecisive. I'm gonna take the gold shade that I have on the center of my lid, and I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner to see how it looks. And then for the lower lash line, I'm gonna take some of I'm gonna do the Cypress Umber from Anastasia's palette. I'm almost done, you guys, I promise. I usually don't drag it all the way in because it closes my eyes a lot, but I don't know why I just did that. We're just gonna go with it. And then to blend that out, I'm going to use my Pur Transformation Palette, and I'm going to take the really pretty burnt orange color after I clean my brush because this one's also dirty.
So I'm using the Marc Highliner Gel Crayon, and this is in the color Blaquer. And I'm just going to apply this all over the waterline.
And then, of course, we gotta add the mascara to the lower lash line. So I'm gonna use the their Real mascara. For the lip color, I'm tempted to use Colourpop's Tansy because this is one of my favorite fall lip colors. It's like an orangey color. I just ordered a few new ultra matte lips and ultra satin lips from Colourpop, and I ordered a few eyeshadows as well, so I can't wait to use that. I got like an orangey color from there, which would have been perfect to use for this video. Instead of it being a satin lip, it's an ultra matte lip. I'm tempted. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna show you guys this lip color, and then I'll do like a nude lip color, so I'll give you 2 color options since I feel like this one would be perfect. So I'm using Colourpop's Tansy. I think I already said that. Velvet Teddy from MAC. I'm gonna put Spice from Milani. So I ended up liking the orange lip a lot more. So that's the color I'm gonna keep on for the rest of the day. But I hope you enjoyed this chit chat get ready with me. I thought I was gonna have a lot more to talk about, but apparently I didn't. But like I mentioned throughout the video, if you want me to do an update video or a separate video about what happened at Sephora or why I won't be working at Sephora or what's been going on in my life and all that, just let me know and I will make a separate video about that. I just don't want to make it if like nobody really cares to know what's been going on. But yeah, let me know in the comments and I will gladly get that out. If you have questions about how to get a job at Sephora, what my experience was like getting the job, any tips, so on and so forth, any questions you have about working at Sephora, leave it in the comment section and it will be addressed in that separate video. But yeah, that's basically all I have for this chit chat get ready with me, and I hope you guys like the makeup look that I made up while I was filming, even though I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, I will see you guys on my next video.